Score big with Kinetic Internet, Raider fans. Come see us at our retail store located at 282 Furniture Plaza in Cornelia to check out all the amazing
3 minutes. I can.
Transition to faster internet at no additional cost. Call us at 706-778-2500. That's 706-778-2500. Go Raiders.
Nothing pleases a crowd like Tex-Mex, especially Tex-Mex from Cercheros. Let us cater your next event and deliver a taco bar, fajita bar, or one of our convenient burrito boxes or party platters straight to you. From tailgates, birthday parties, to office meetings and everything in between, Cercheros Catering will make sure your event is a hit. We're located on historic Highway 441 in Cornelia, so come on in or visit our website at Cercheros.com to order today. SURCHEROS.com. Cercheros, friendly Tex-Mex, fresh every day.
Hi, this is Mike Duncan with Traditions Bank. Having possession of the football is an exciting feeling. Running down the field, your teammates all know what play will be executed. And then it happens.
Got it! Touchdown!
At Traditions Bank, our team of friendly and knowledgeable bankers is just like a football team.
You know, one of those. Gotcha.
County as your only local community bank. Traditions Bank wishes the Raiders good luck on the field tonight.
Traditions Bank, a division of Pregame County Bank, is member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 448995.
Raider football is presented to you by Cercheros, located on historic Highway 441 in Cornelia. Cercheros, friendly Tex-Mex, fresh every day.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. Forsyth Central, they are in all white tonight. Got the red hats and the red numerals. Habersham Central got the orange hats, the navy jerseys, and they got the silver numerals and the white breeches. Habersham Central coming in the ball game with a record of 1-2. They haven't started their region schedule yet. Neither has Forsyth Central. They're also 1-2 in the regular season, and this is the final non-conference ball game for both Habersham Central and Central Gwinnett. An outstanding crowd here for Habersham Central, looking down below, and a little better than Slim Pickens across the way, but not that good.
No, not that good. I tell you, Mark talked about the Raider fan base and how well they support it here at home, but they really support it on the road too. We saw a pretty good crowd last Friday night at Central Gwinnett, and it's always fun to come play in front of a full stadium. And I tell you, I really like the look tonight. We've got the blue pants that go with these navy jerseys, but going to go with the solid white pants with that navy top. Looks pretty good.
Got one number change I want to make everybody aware of. Sony Sataphone was wearing number 85, and now he's 11.
Well, I kind of like the move. Yeah. I don't know if it was a problem with 85 jersey or not, but he looks better in 11, I have to say.
It's a permanent change for him. So back deep for us is Whittington along with Sumdy Sataphone. Kicking it off for the Bulldogs will be Ratner. Braden Ratner going to kick it off for the Bulldogs. Gets his running start, punches it high and short, and we're going to catch it at the 30-yard line. Is that Gailey that caught it? Yeah, and he's hit immediately and slung down to the ground.
Well, he did the right thing by coming up and catching it. Maybe fair catches it, I don't know, next time, but a pretty good kick there. He got up in the air, and it was a good pooch kick, but we'll take it at the 30. Watching their kicker in warm-ups, got a pretty strong leg. Watching him kick some 40-yard field goals there in warm-ups.
That tackle was made by Cannon for the Bulldogs. Habersham Central out there for the first time. They got tripped to the right. The running back in there is Antonio Cantrell, the junior, at 6'1", 210. Parker's your quarterback. Looks at a forefront. Takes it. Hands it off there to Cantrell. Cantrell going to dive forward for about 2 yards. Cantrell on the carry. For Habersham Central, tackle was made by Cannon again. So not much. I think they're only going to get about a yard on that, maybe a yard and a half. That'll be it. Habersham's going to send Jonah Wilson to the near side, and we got tripped to the right. Now the officials are coming in and stopping play for some reason. What's going on here, officials? Something to do with one of the officials on the sideline.
Maybe some of their equipment. They're not able to communicate with each other or something as they come over to the official that's on the sideline. Talk about that offensive change up front. Talking to Coach Harrison today, the main reason or the reason they switched Jacob Adams to the right tackle and Wesley back into the left guard position, or the right guard position from right tackle, was that Wesley's got a broken hand, having to wear that cast, and it's just difficult for him to defend and hold off the pass rushers with that cast on his hand. So they moved him into the guard position and moved Jacob out there to the tackle position, which is where he played last year. But that's probably a permanent move too, at least until Wesley's able to get rid of the cast. The officials are still talking down there.
Mark, you're right there. Adam, what are they talking about? What's the hold up?
They can't get the play clock to work. They run it from down here on the field. Hank Gaffney, y'all mentioned him earlier about it. He's doing it on the field, but it's not working. The remote's not, so they're trying to fix it. I'm not sure if they got a separate control upstairs. Justin Lefferts down here on the case. Maybe he can figure it out.
Is he our IT guy?
Yeah, he must be. But they're having trouble with the clock.
Right. Let's take a commercial break. 11:35 to go, just underway, scoreless. We'll be right back.
Did Did you know that Habersham EMC offers a loan? You'll be just
all over.
considering there are also loans for low panels.
Keep going.
On HabershamEMC.com.
Are you an offender bender pickle? Look no further than WW Collision Center. We're not just a repair shop, we're your trusted friends in auto care. When it comes to collision repair, we've got your back. Our friendly team treats you like family, ensuring a stress-free experience from start to finish. And talk about fast. We know your time is valuable. We'll get you back on the road in no time with precision and care that you can rely on. W&W Collision Center, where trust meets friendly and fast. WWCollisionCenter.com. Your car. Thank you.
Back at Raiders Stadium, second down coming up for Habersham Central, second down and 9. We're at our own 32-yard line. We're in a shotgun. Got 3 to the right, got a split left, and throw a little screen over there to Whittington. Whittington's got a block. Oh, he got tackled over by the shoestrings around the 35-yard line. I thought he could get loose there for a second.
Boy, that looked promising. We blocked it pretty well, and one guy comes in from kind of Zeke's backside and tackles him, or he's gone down the sidelines and off to the races. They're bringing about 3rd and 5, maybe 6, I guess you'd say.
3rd down for the Raiders. And we got it. We're going to roll to the near side, look at the throw. We're going to dump it out there too high and incomplete. I'm not sure if it was for Savage or for Wilson.
Wilson, I think, and it was at that RPO where that means run pass option for the quarterback. Ever considered giving it to Cantor? I don't think so. It was either going to be a run by Carson, and they had it defended pretty well. Carson had to kind of throw it over the top of a defender to try to drop it into Wilson, and just overthrew him. It was really a difficult pass, so we'll turn it over on downs here, 3 and out.
They got Hartel, Max Hartel, and Cade Hartel back deep for the Dogs. We got Camden Meads in there to punt the ball away. Snaps a little low, got it, got away the kick, and got away a pretty doggone good kick. It's going to get a good Raider bounce. They chase it all the way down, and Hartel is going to pick it up and get tackled about where he picked it up around the 15-yard line. Outstanding effort that time by the sophomore.
Great job by Means, and he had to kind of catch a one-hopper too, and it threw his timing off a little bit. Almost roughed him as well.
Yeah.
Might need to teach him a little action moves there, to act like he really got hit. But great job of getting that one off, and he just flipped the field for us there, really.
That's a 51-yard punt.
Yeah, huge punt. Great punt that time, as they'll start their opening drive now all the way back at the 13. I don't think they expected that.
Drew Reed is their quarterback. And he's going to be in a shotgun. Tadero is the running back in there. He got a slot right. He snap direct snap to the quarterback, and he's going to throw it over here to the near side. Almost picked off. I'm not sure who got a hand on it.
Carter Barrett.
Carter Barrett, okay.
I think. He picks that one. He catches that one. He's scoring.
Easy.
Because he knocked it down there to 15. They tried to just go a little quick hitch there. Carter playing right beside his buddy, Brandon Hensley there at that mic position. He almost picked that one off.
2nd down and 10. They're still deep in their own territory. They're at the 13-yard line, going to run the ball, and they're loose there to the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Going to be short of a 1st down. The carry was by Jace Todero, and it's going to be 3rd down. Let's see where they spot it. Spot on the 20.
It's about 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
We really like to. They're going to bring in a big package here. I've seen them do this on film. They'll have 3 guys right in the line in the backfield and just run power football.
They got it spotted right at the 22-yard line. 3rd down, we'll say 1 yard for a 1st down. This time, Drew Reed's going to be under center. Yeah, he was going to get up under center. And he's going to hand it off to his deep eye back, and we get through there and we knock him down for a huge loss. How about that?
Well, Mark, that's just good preparation, good scouting. They came in with that, I call it a triple I. I don't know what the official name is, but we knew that where they were going to go with it. Brandon Hensley just blitzed and just blew that play up.
I mean, that's Braden Hensley for you right there. He just read the play and went and got it. Now they saw that on film, I'm sure, and he knew right where to go, and he finished the play like you're supposed to. Great job.
Jace Tadero was the running back. He lost 5 yards, and they're going to punt the ball away. A good punt, good high punt. And Whittington's going to have it right at the 45-yard line, trying to come to the near side, and somebody got him from behind and brought him down and couldn't get any more after he caught it. That was Cromartie, that made the tackle there. Cromartie.
Yeah, I think Zeke thought he was going to get to the edge and make something out of that punt return, and Cromartie got him from behind.
I tell you what, Chris, that drive was set up by the good punt by Camden Needs.
Yeah, Camden with a great punt. Flipped the field for us, and then on 3rd and 1, Braden blitzed. Just knew exactly where it was going to go and just tackled about 3 yards deep. So Habersham trades punts and gets better field position out of it.
We're at the 45-yard line. We'll give it off to our running. No, we're going to keep it. Quarterback Parker going to go around that right side. So Parker kept it around the right side for about a yard or two. And that'll be it. Tackle was made by Hartel, the free safety.
I'm pretty sure that's a read play, and if it was, boy, Carson liked to have that one back. Should have just left it there with his tailback Cantrell. He had a nice hole to run through.
2nd down, 2nd and 9. We're at our own 46-yard line. We're in that shotgun. Got 2 on the left. We want to throw looking to the near side. Going to gun it, and it's going to be incomplete. Got flagged. Yeah, got there too early.
Yeah, right over the top of Wilson. Good call. Pretty easy call for the referee. That'll be enough for a 1st down on that penalty.
So 2nd down and 9. So we got pass interference called on the Bulldogs. And we're going to mark it off. So we'll be in dog territory. We'll have a 1st down as they're going to spot the ball inside the 40 at the 39-yard line.
He was early, so he didn't like the call. The defense that good, but that was a good call.
Habersham already up the line, ready to go. 8:33 to go here in this opening quarter. Habersham scoreless in a scoreless game with Forsyth Central. Give it off to Antonio Cantrell, and Cantrell just right up the gut, right behind right guard Wesley Sisk in the center. Davey Sanders gets about about 4. Yeah. Noss made the tackle for Bulldog defense.
Yeah, good push that time by the line. Cantrell just got in behind him and lowered his shoulders. Good 4-yard gain.
Hayes Gunn is now in there for us. 2nd down, a little better than 5 for a 1st. And we give it off to Hayes. Hayes going to have a nice little run. He's up the middle, going to jump across the 30 to about the 29-yard line, maybe the 28. Nice that run that time by the junior.
Yeah, nice footwork that time by Hayes. Just made a couple of guys miss with a nice little skip move, and he picks up a good 6-7 yards.
Good to see Hayes with a nice run there. 1st down. Officially give him 8 yards. 1st and 10. We're at the Forsyth Central 27-yard line, and we give it back to Hayes Gunn. Hayes bounces off one tackler, then goes back to the left and falls down around the 25-yard line. Got about 4 yards. Another good run that time by Hayes Gunn, the junior. Tackle was made by, let's see, Cannon, one of those linebackers.
Well, what we're getting here with, moving Cantrell over to the tailback position on that linebacker position. You get what you see a lot of places these days, is a good, 2 running back threat where you can rest both of them, keep both of them pretty fresh.
Well, they both can play defense too.
Exactly.
2nd down and 9. We want to throw. Parker forced out of the pocket, going to go right, going to throw long, and it's going to be, almost caught by Zeke Whittington. He went up high for it, but couldn't bring it down.
Well, when he threw it, I'm saying, oh no. He was rolling right, threw it back across his body to the middle of the field where Zeke was kind of running a post away from him. And honestly, really, Mark, it's a catch Zeke should have made. That would have been 6.
I'm like you, Chris. I said, don't do it, because I saw the middle post, and he was, like you said, sprinting right to avoid the pressure. So he threw it across the body. It was a great ball. He threw it good. He threw it kind of high, but Zeke will tell you he should have caught that ball. So good throw, good play there by Carson.
You got 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 coming up. depending on what happens here, but this could be 4-down territory.
We're at the 26-yard line for Forsyth. Parker, an empty set, steps up, going to go long toward the end zone. Got a man open, and incomplete. Almost a great catch that time for Habersham Central. Who was that? Carter Barrett?
Yeah, lined him up. We had 5 wides that time. And Carter just whipped the guy. I think they're surprised maybe at his speed. Coach says he's probably the fastest guy on the team, and he just outran the cornerback. And all Carson need to do is take just a little bit off of that one. Carter almost made a heck of a catch with one hand, but unable to bring it in. Bring up 4th and 8. We'll keep the offense out on the field.
Hayes Gunn's back out there. Rudisil went out. We got 2 on the left, got a tight end right. 4th down and about 8. We're going to roll the quarterback to the near side, stopped in trouble, now just throws it. It's going to be incomplete. Never had a chance. He had heavy pressure that time.
Yeah,
by,
too much pressure.
Aiden White.
Yeah, wanted to roll him out, and he had somebody immediately in his face and just kind of had to stop and set his feet and tried to throw one to Zeke toward the sidelines, hoping he could race and catch up to it, but even if he catches it, he's going to be out of bounds. So
we're down to 6:52, Chris. We're scoreless. We've had the field position so far.
Yeah, you know, another 3 and out here, you still get decent field position out of it.
So Drew Reed, your quarterback, is in that shotgun. Reed takes a snap, wants to throw, pressure from the backside. Now he's going to try to tuck it and run, looking for some running room. Going to come to the near side and got a flag thrown. Going to be tackled around the 40-yard line. Check the flag. Flag right on the 35-yard line.
I believe it'd be a holder blocking the back on the receivers, I think, especially where the flag was thrown.
They move it to inside the 35 to about the 33. Here's the call from the official. Going to be a hold. It's a hold, Chris. So it's against Forsyth Central. Forsyth Central, let's see, for them, this is going to be their what? Where's the penalties? Their second.
Second one, yeah. That was a big one, as Reed.
Yeah.
Reed, the quarterback, I think he'll look to run more than he'll throw, especially if he gets out of the pocket.
So now it's going to be 1st and 13, and they run in their running back. That's going to be Tadero, and he's going to try to jump outside. Can't we wrap him up? Looked like Braden Hensley got there first. So good carry that time. Good tackle, rather, that time by Braden Hensley.
Yeah, Barrett had the first shot at him, and Tadero was able to skip him and make him miss. But Hensley, I can't imagine a position more suited for a player than Braden Hensley. We moved him from that outside backer spot to the middle of the field because he's just a go-getter, and he's just going to attack the football, and he's going to make a lot of tackles from this position. 2nd
down and 9 from the 27-yard line. They want to throw, and quarterback still has it. Going to have to be pushed out of the pocket, run to the left side, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds over there. He's going to be close to a 1st down. We got to just see where he went out.
I said nobody was open, and we did a pretty good job of trying to contain him, but he's got really good feet. He's able to get to the edge and almost pick up a 1st down. And depending on where he went out, yeah, they'll spot him about 2 yards short, so 3rd and 2.
Sonny Sataphone made the tackle. 3rd down, 3rd and about 2. They're at their own 34-yard line. They're in that shotgun. Reed's in the shotgun. Stands up, looks back toward the bench. They're changing the play possibly. Got 2 on the right, got a split left, got a slot left. And they're going to run the ball right up the gut, and it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be close. Tadero on the carry.
They look like they're going to mark him short.
I would agree with you.
Where the side judge is coming in right about the 36, needs to get just past the 36.
Yeah.
It'll be a tough coaching decision if it's about a half a football away. They're going to measure. I'm with Rodney here. He's saying about a foot short, Mark. I think it's going to be short too. And It's going to be a small amount. It's going to be a decision I think they may go for this one.
I think they will. I mean, they feel good about their quarterback running the ball on the read. The running back's pretty good-sized kid, so, and they've got a little bit of push up there, so it's where's the ball at? 36, so that's a dangerous place to go for it. But I think if it's short, which it looked like it's going to be just a little bit, I think they go for it, Chris. I really do.
I do too. I mean, if you don't get it, you give Habersham great field position. Yeah, and it is. It's short. Looks like they're calling for their big package to me to come out on the field. And last time they did that, it's like a triple I formation. Let's see if that's what they get back into this time.
The back in that triple I is Tadero.
This time it's just going to be a traditional I look.
Well, yeah.
Watch for Hensley. He'll try to make the play from that.
And
now they're going to get up there and run quarterback sneak.
Yeah, they've got to push. And they just got up under center and just had a massive push to get that yard. Got a flag in there too, though, Chris.
Well, they were late. They were late kind of going up to the line of scrimmage. There's a good chance somebody was offsides or illegal procedure, yeah.
I'll tell you what, they just got in there and almost got in like just tried to like they were going to do a wedge.
It was like a rugby move.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I think it may be illegal procedure for South Central.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I tell you, they all just, it's kind of like that, the water bucket.
Yeah.
They all just all of a sudden run to the line of scrimmage and they just all huddled real close, and there had to be some type of motion in there the way they were coming in so hard.
I just don't think they got set properly before it was snapped. They rushed up to the line and got in that tight formation, and as a result, I don't think everybody was set. So that'll make the decision obviously easy for them, is that now they'll punt it away to us, and this dude got off a really good punt. Who was that again?
Huggins, Jordan Huggins.
Yeah, he got off a really good punt. He was hitting good punts in warm-ups too. Turning a lot of them over, but you like it when Zeke has a chance to catch one and return it.
And they're going to try a fake. They throw the pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Nobody was looking for it.
No, nobody was looking for it.
Every back or every person in that territory had their back to the ball. Got an illegal man downfield, too, against them.
Well,
what was that?
The punter obviously misunderstood the play call, because he's really getting an earful. A couple of coaches standing over there with their arms out like, well, what are you doing? That's why you got illegal lineman downfield, because he threw it.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be a fake punt.
And you saw that none of those guys on that side of the field were looking back.
No, they weren't looking at all for it. For some reason, Mark, he understood we were going to run a fake punt there. I'm not sure how he was the only one that thought that.
That's miscommunication right there, because you're right. He's the only one that I saw thought it was a fake punt. The whole line of scrimmage ran down the field to cover the punts. So that's an easy illegal man field down the field call.
First down and 10. We'll give it to Antonio Cantrell. He's in there to the 15, back to the 20-yard line. Across the 25 to 20, and they got caught around the 29, maybe the 19. Nice run that time by the big junior.
Yeah, just in between the tackles and the guards again. And
Habersham in a hurry up, Chris.
Yeah.
In a hurry up. And we're going to run Antonio again. He'll go right up the gut, still on his feet to about the 16-yard line.
Not sure that play clock was working again there. It was on 0 when we snapped it.
Second down and 1. We got the necessary yards for a first down and a couple of more. It's going to be first down for the Raiders. Cantrell got 6 yards on that last run. Only needed about 1.
We may just be keeping it on the field now. The play clock's not working.
Got a man in motion. And we give it off to Cantrell again. He's going to get inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Another run by Antonio Cantrell.
Kind of going a little speed, a little hurry-up offense. That time we brought Zeke in motion right to left. That kind of maybe makes that linebacker think he might get it on a jet sweep, or we need to get out there and cover him. And we just went power up the middle, and Cantrell's running downhill now.
Second down and 2 from the 9-yard line. Got a timeout on the field. Timeout. 3:52 to go. Let's take in this first quarter. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Northeast Georgia Physicians Group offers complete orthopedic care from common fractures and sprains to surgery and joint replacements. Their team of experts, including fellowship-trained surgeons and sports medicine specialists, are skilled in diagnosing, treating, and preventing injuries. They give 100%.
drive. They had a mistake on their punt team, and we got great field position out of it. Now we're trying to capitalize on it.
All right, Habersham 2nd down and 2 from their 9-yard line. We're knocking on the door inside the 10-yard line in the red zone. Yeah. 3:52 to go in this first quarter. Scoreless ball game. Habersham trying to draw first blood. And now there's
the 40-second clock. The head official is going to bring both the head coaches out, and they're probably going to have to keep that 40-second clock on the field.
Do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. So Mark, well, maybe. Uh-oh, here comes the IT guy back now. So I guess maybe Coach Ledford's going to be able to fix this, but we're going to have to keep up with it on the field. A little bit disadvantage to your offenses that way.
Yeah, it's the play clock. It's not, at the start of the game, it was the main clock that wasn't working, and they got it fixed. They did the old-fashioned shut it off and cut it back on again, and that made it work. But now the play clock on the field is not. We got one in each end zone that the quarterbacks and the coaches use, and it's not going to work. So they're going to keep it on the field, and what you do is you watch the referee's arm. When he raises his arm, that means you got 10 seconds left. So if it gets close and the referee raises his arm, you're going to have to speed up a little bit.
All right, 2nd down and 2. Parker hands it off to Cantrell. Cantrell's going to lower his head and get to about the 1-yard line. Antonio Cantrell just barreled his way inside, got down to the 1, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Habersham.
Yeah, I think Antonio would like to have that last couple of yards back. And he just dives for the end zone there from the 2. He gets in, but he got tripped up late. But on the goal line, it's a pretty good spot to be.
Parker takes the ball, hands it off to Cantrell. Cantrell's going to get in for the touchdown. Cantrell got in for the first score of the ball game, and Habersham now leads at 6-0 with 3:36 to go here in your first quarter of play.
Yeah, impressive drive. That's the kinetic by Windstream drive. 5 plays, 32 yards. Cantrell gets us in the end zone first. He's now got 7 carries, 37 yards. Hill is on the field to try to make it 7-0 with the extra point. We're looking over like, are we missing somebody?
I think we're just waiting for everybody to get the signal to move into position. We lined up to the left, and we had our team move to the right to line up with the ball. So we're going to kick the extra point. Michael Hill will do it. And there's a snap. Hold is a little shaky, but he got it down and sticks it up there, and it's good. We got a flag on the play. Got a flag in the backfield of the defense. What's that about, Chris?
I'm not sure what that's going to be. Illegal. Yeah, they're going to hit our center, and you can't block them.
Personal foul on the.
Yeah, so they'll step it off or mark it off on the kickoff. Oh, just watching Hill's leg, it just. Mark, you had him as an 8th grade kicker and wasn't afraid to send him out there, but 8th grade, that leg's just not where it's going to be when you're a senior, but boy, you can tell he's getting stronger and stronger every week.
He made a big kick for us in 7th grade and won our middle school championship at Stevens County. Made a big kick for us, and he's just got, like you said, he's gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. Hit a big field goal last week, 30-something yard field goal last week. Had plenty to spare, so he's really, really improved. They hit the center that time. They knocked him back, and that's illegal. You cannot hit the center, so we'll should enforce that on the kickoff. Yeah. So decision here for Coach Harrison. He's
kick it in the end zone.
Yeah, our defense is playing pretty good. You do a little onside stuff here, or like David said, just kick in the end zone and put it back on the 20. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Harrison.
Yeah.
On the extra point too, Chris. You notice this year we started going to the water bucket where we line everybody away from the ball, and then Coach Harrison waited a long time before he decided to have them come back and kick it. He almost went for 2 there because they weren't lined up right, and then late they shift some people over, so he had to kick it. But there for a minute we were going to go for 2 if they didn't shift people over. So it'll be interesting to see if we ever go for 2 out of that water bucket set.
All right, Michael Hill going to get his running start and gets his foot into it, and is going to push it into the end zone. Smart play there.
Yeah, I know. Coach Harrison was probably tempted to try something there with a 7-0 lead, but it's so early. Your defense is playing pretty good. Just make them start this drive from the 20. We can kick that one through the end zone, out of the end zone.
Let's make them go 80 instead of 55.
Exactly. So, as you say, 5-play, 32-yard kinetic by Windstream scoring drive gives Habersham the early lead here with 3:36 to go, 7-0. Offensive line looked really good.
They got Chad Pickett on the field talking to the officials. What's this all about now? Now they bring the other side judge over. More about the clock.
I would think that would be the only thing he could be talking about.
Now they're coming over to talk to Benji. Habersham's head coach, Benji Harrison.
Well, not sure what all that was about.
No, not either.
Nothing's changed. They'll start this drive from the 20.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 20-yard line. They're working left to right. We're in the navy. They're in the white. There's a snap, and they'll hand it off to the running back, and got a new running back in there. New back in there, let's see, for the Bulldogs, and that was Taylor.
Matchup I'm kind of watching tonight is the moving Ethan Martin to that nose tackle position. And center is a big kid. Left tackle is a big kid. The rest of the guys are just kind of marginal size, but I think Ethan's got a matchup there. Even though the guy's bigger, I think his quickness could be a benefit for him tonight.
2nd down and 7. They want to throw it. Going to throw a screen out there, and they'll be tackled after if they got to the 30 and maybe the 31. Looks like they'll have enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, just a two-man game out there. Just a screen to the receiver and one blocker, and they blocked it pretty well. We're a little late getting there, and that's the one reason they got the 1st down. That's their first down of the ball game.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dogs. They're at their own 31-yard line. They got a split right. Split right, got 2 on the left. Reed's in a shotgun, put a man in motion, fakes it to him, and the quarterback's going to keep it, and he'll have some yardage to he's going to have about 10, 11, 12 yards. After he got hit, probably had about 5 more yards after he got hit.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a big kid. I'd say, 5'7", 5'8", maybe 5'9", but not carrying a lot of weight, but a tough runner. And he showed his ability to get yards after contact. That was just pretty much a quarterback keeper all the way, even though he faked it to the tailback.
Got 11 yards on that carry, 1st down and 10. They're at their own 42-yard line now, making some progress downfield. They got 2 on the right, got a split left. 1st down and 10. They got a man in motion from right to left. They'll hand it off to him coming around that left side. Hartel. And Hartel got hit pretty hard, Chris.
Boy, somebody lit him up good. Was that Savage? That was 5 Whittington. Wow. Whittington comes over there from that cornerback position, and it's a good gain, though. Gain of 5, but boy, he paid the price for those 5 yards right at the end.
So they 2nd down and 5. They're at their own 47-yard line, getting close to midfield. We're down to 1:45 to go here in this first quarter of play. Habersham leads 7-0. Forsyth with their best drive of the first half thus far. And they'll hand the ball off there to Taylor again. Taylor on the carry. Going to be short of a 1st down. Went left side, left tackle. And looks like he's going to be about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Tackle was made for Habersham Central by Jared White. 3rd down, about 2, maybe 1.5. 3rd down and a little better than 1 for a 1st. Reed going to be in that shotgun. Got Taylor to his right, a step behind him. Got 2 splits to the left, got 1 man in motion. They'll fake it to him, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He'll have that 1st down and plenty more. He got close to the 40-yard line. Drew Reed, just a little quarterback keeper on that left side, Chris. Got the necessary yardage for a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, well, he probably their leading rusher and probably leads them in rushing attempts as well. I don't know that for certain, but just watching film, he really likes to run the football, and for his size, he runs it much tougher than you would think he'd be able to.
We got 9 yards on that last carry, 1st and 10 for the Dogs. They're at their own our 40-yard line now. Reed's in that shotgun. We're coming on a blitz. Give it off to Taylor. Taylor got away from 1 man at the line of scrimmage and danced his way for about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. So Taylor on the carry.
Braden slowed it down initially. He was the one on the blitz. Right up the middle, came untouched. And hit him early, and I think held on to his jersey as well.
Jared White and Ethan Martin made the tackle for the Raiders, and there's the end of the first quarter.
No, we call a timeout.
Timeout, okay, yeah. Timeout. 18 seconds to go. Let's take a break. Timeout. We'll be right back.
One of the keys to winning for the Raiders
different looks on the field. This is Victor Anderson, and with the holiday season approaching, a different look in your home will make no wonder in the eyes of your family and friends. Whether it's new waterproof woodwork floors, fresh new styles and colors of carpet, or several new area rugs, Anderson Carpet One can help you win the next time. Get started by using the Anderson Carpet One and Anderson Deals on Highway 365.
Is presented to you by Sir Cheryl's. If you want to check
Raider Stadium quickly go down the field, Mark, with 18 seconds left. Unusual place for a timeout.
We had a key player had an equipment problem, and I don't think they wanted to sub him out. They'd rather fix it and get it right rather than take him out. So I think they used the timeout for that reason.
Gotcha. That's why we have him down on the field.
Second down and 9. Late in this first quarter, Habersham leads 7-0. They want to throw, and it's going to be called over there on the far side, and good open field tackle that time by Habersham Central. Now we got a late flag thrown in there. 2 late flags.
Well, that's a tough break. We're giving a little bit too much cushion over there, and then we locked him up, and we both kind of got turned around, spun around, and as he threw him to the ground, he was out of bounds. Maybe didn't know it, and that's going to tack on some more yardage after the play, and Forsyth Central is going to move down inside the 20-yard line of Habersham after this. Maybe down about to 15.
So that was it because that tackle?
Yeah.
That's the most pitiful excuse I've ever seen for for a personal foul.
Well, I mean, they were both just barely out of bounds, but he had no idea, knowing that he was out of bounds.
Well, this is tackle football, isn't it?
He was engaged with him, had his back to the sidelines, and was just trying to tackle him, and ended up being a couple of yards out of bounds, and got the flag, and they'll mark this one down to the 16. No, 15, 14. They're going to stop.
11 seconds to go. It's 1st and 10 now. First and first and 10. They're just inside the 14 or the 15-yard line. Reed takes it and gives it off to his running back, Tadero, and Tadero going to go to the left side and got stopped around the 10-yard line. Tackle was made by Barrett, and there's the horn. Timeout. That's the end of the first quarter of play. Habersham hanging on that lead, 7-0. Let's take a commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back here at Raider Stadium.
Down, 6 yards to go.
Flip ends of the field. Second and 5 for Forsyth as they'll start from the 10-yard line here.
Drew Reed in that shotgun, takes it, wants to throw, looks, going to go to the right, and he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. He wanted to throw it, and then just took his last option to run it, and he got in.
Well, we did everything right there defensively. I mean, we recognized the back out of the backfield, picked him up instead of rushing the quarterback. Everybody else was defended real well, and he only had 10 yards to go, and by the time we tried to come up for run support, he was at about the 5 or 4 yard line, and a pretty easy score for him. That's where he's dangerous. Everything breaks down, nothing's there, and he turns something bad into something good.
Ratner on for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's good. 11:52 to go in the half. We're all tied up now at 7 apiece.
That was a kinetic by Windstream. 80-yard drive. Took them 10 plays. Quarterback Drew Reed scrambled in from the 10. Extra point's good. We're all tied up with 11:52 to go here in the ballgame. 7-7. That mark, you got to give Forsyth Central credit there. I mean, they just put together a nice little 10-play, 80-yard drive.
Yeah, I was going to brag, our drive, I was going to brag on the offensive line, how well they blocked and AC running the ball, but then you got to give Forsyth credit for turning right around doing the same thing. They kind of controlled the line of scrimmage that time. They ran a lot of speed sweep fakes with their quarterback, and then he'd just follow that big line of scrimmage up in there. So good job with their quarterback. You got to recognize when he goes back to pass, you better contain him and have somebody in the middle, because he's thinking run first and pass second. Did a good job getting the wheel route with the back out of the backfield. That was his first one. It wasn't there, so now he's looking to run. We got to collapse him a little bit better. He had a wide open middle of the field. So quarterback's a threat. We got to contain him.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Mark. Run first and pass second. Even when it's a passing play, I think he's looking to run. We got to do a better job of him and him up.
Yeah, they are trying onside kick it. It's not going to be successful. We fielded it, and we're actually trying to return it a little bit, but we recovered that onside kick, and we'll have excellent field position around the 49-yard line.
I'm not sure if he mishit that pooch kick or what, because it was just a 10-yard kick. Who was that? Was that 13? Was that Green?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he did a good job of fielding it. Probably wanted to fair catch it, but even so, we'll take it at the 49-yard line. I got to believe he mishit that one a little bit.
Davy Sanders leads us to the line of scrimmage. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Got the ball just shy of midfield. You got 3 on the right, got a split to the left. We put Whittington in motion, and we'll run big. Antonio Cantrell, and he's gone. Goodness gracious. He had clear sailing, but somebody got him by the shoestrings around the 35.
Just a gaping hole. And it seems anytime we put Zeke in motion, that time we brought him in motion, right to left, he stopped and then came back to the right. I think the eyes go with Zeke, and that was great blocking, but a huge hole for Cantrell.
Got 15 yards, and we'll give, no, quarterback is going to keep it this time. Parker, he's got some yards up to about the 24-yard line. Parker with a nice run in the first down.
Exact same play. Instead of giving it to Cantrell that time, Carson keeps it in a huge hole over here to the right as well. And 2 first downs in a row. Habersham already at the 24 for Forsyth Central.
Cantrell got 11. Parker just got 12. First and 10 for the Raiders. We're inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Parker in that shotgun takes a snap and keeps it around the right side. He's going to retreat and go backwards into those for the last second.
He'll be out of bounds before he can get rid of it. That was a run past option again over here to the short side of the field. Do we have a flag on the play?
I don't see it.
It's having some discussion. He stepped out of bounds, be a loss of about 4 on the play.
There's no flag on the play. So just about a 5-yard loss, Chris. Parker in the shotgun. Line of scrimmage is back to the 30-yard line. And we'll play action. We want to throw looking. Going to go to the end zone looking for Whittington. And touchdown! Zeke Whittington with a long touchdown for Habersham Central. And oh my, Habersham got the second score here in the ballgame with 28-yard throw.
Well, good throw by Carson that time. Just a skinny post by Zeke, who got off the line of scrimmage. They don't walk up and jam him like you might think they should. And then he runs a good route, gets past the defender. Actually, Carson had his chance to throw it to whoever he wanted to there. Zeke was open, but he also had 16. Who we got wearing 16 now? That was Chipwood running another little post across the middle who was wide open. And he hit Zeke in the end zone, though.
Michael Hill on for the extra point. And there's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, plenty strong enough, and it's good. Timeout in the field. Habersham now leads it 14-7.
Boy, the short kickoff, which we think it was some type of onside kick, really backfired on them. We took it at the 49-yard line. The kinetic by Windstream score drive, 4 plays, 51 yards. Only took us 54 seconds. That's Carson to Zeke Whittington, and Habersham regains the lead, 14-7. Mark, I guess they were trying to capitalize on their momentum offensively and try to get the ball back and gain a possession, but boy, backfired.
Yeah, I don't know what his kick was. It really wasn't an onside.
No, it wasn't.
It went an onside distance. It looked like he was going to try to pooch it over that guy into that little dead area, and I guess just went under it too much and hit it a little fat, and it just popped right up the Keller did a good job catching the ball, and then good job by our offense again. 2-3 good runs in a row, and like we said at the pregame, that'll set up your passing game. And we got a loss of 5 there, but then just a good route and a good throw by Carson. Hit Zeke on the skinny post there wide open. I mean, and it hit him in stride. So good job by our offense to answer their drive. Now our defense needs to do their job and stop and not let Forsyth answer back.
And we put Pooch up there, and it's going to be caught at the 40, or rather about the 38-yard line, just shy of the 40 to 38. So we tried a little Pooch kick.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're racing down the field. It's kicked pretty good by Hill that time. If we try to find the ball in there, we might can make a play on it. But we give them pretty good field position. But I like the Pooch kick. And but 60-yard field as they'll start to drive at 40-yard line. Looking at the stats, Cantrell 8 carries, 52 yards and a touchdown. Whittington 2 catches, 32 yards and a touchdown. Carson Parker 2 of 6 for 32. And Habersham looked pretty good there in that offensive drive.
All right, read your quarterback. Who's in there? Is that Taylor? Is that 26? Okay, Taylor's in there at running back. Now they blow it dead. Let's see what's going on. Has got a timeout or
play clock again? It's at 0. Shouldn't be at 0, obviously.
And Coach Chad Pickett. Pretty animated. Not sure.
Yeah. Now it hasn't been running, so it worked for a little bit, and we're gonna have to go back to the old turn it off and turn it back on trick, I guess. That's about the limit of my technology. The repair.
Reboot.
Well.
Reboot.
Yeah, reboot it.
Habersham leads 14-7, 10:55 to go here in the first half of play. Tall sweep over there to Taylor. Taylor going to go right side. He'll have about 3 yards. Taylor on the carry. Justin Taylor. Tackle was made by Braden Hensley along with Satterphone. Okay.
Yeah. Went a little tall sweep that time, trying to get to the edge with the tailback.
Got 2 yards out of it.
Yeah, we did a good job of defending, of course, led by that Mike linebacker Hensley.
2nd down and 8. They're working right to left. They're in the white. We're in the navy. And they want to throw here on 2nd down. Going to go over the middle. Going to go long, and it's going to be incomplete. Thrown too long.
Too long and too far, and too much to the right and outside the shoulder of the receiver. We were running with him and had some good coverage with the free safety, but he missed him. Bring up 3rd and 8.
Pass was intended for Takari.
We blitzed that time as well. We brought some pressure. We couldn't get to him.
3rd down, 3rd and 8. They're at their own 42-yard line. And they want to throw, rolling to the near side. Going to dump it out there. Going to be caught and tackled around the 45-yard line. Going to be well short. We got a flag back behind the line of scrimmage, behind the play.
That's usually a holding call.
They threw it in the middle of about 3 offensive linemen.
It would be 4th and 4. It's a holding. Take the yard.
Personal foul against Forsyth Central, Chris. Not a hold, but personal foul.
Looking over here we'll take the penalty and back them up and give them another down, but it will be 3rd and about 13. Oh no, about 3rd and 18. Personal foul.
So what are they talking about now? They get 3 officials.
Mark, what you got?
He's just wanting to make sure it's going to be 4th down before he decides if he wants the penalty or not, which it will be. He's just wanting to verify that. And 4th and what is he wanting to know? What's the 4th down yardage? Because they hadn't marked the ball. They hadn't put the ball down where that play was. So we don't know where play got you, really.
Should be 4th and 5, right?
Yeah, so but the ball's not down. He wants to see it. He wants to see the down marker go to 4, and he wants to know where the ball is. And neither one of them are that way. The down marker's still 3, and there's no ball. Yes, that's what he's saying. I want to know where the ball is. He's calling him over here to find that out.
Well, I mean, it really should be spotted so that we see and we know. And I'm kind of thinking he might decline it, to be honest with you, because I don't see him going for it on 4th and 5. Now, Coach Pickett, man, he's been out on the field more than some of his players.
See, nobody's marked the ball, and he's wanting to know where the ball's marked. And now the referees don't know where the ball's marked.
Well, it should be around the 45, but that's not.
Nobody's marked it. There's not a referee that has marked that play.
But you heard what I said. I said it should be, but I don't mean it is.
Right. They're trying to figure it out right now.
Well,
he's going to take the penalty because he's not sure. And now Coach Pickett wants to know what's going on. So anyway, he's going to take the penalty.
Well, I mean, you need to mark where the ball was going to be. I think they assumed we were just going to take the penalty. I'd almost been tempted to decline that one. And 4th and 5 at the 45. But you never back them up.
You back them up, and you never know. They might decide to go for it.
Yeah.
You never know.
This is true. Plus, you back them up here, though. If you hold them here now, you've helped flip the field position. Because they'd be punting it from deep in their own territory. So I think it's the right call. 9:58 to go. Habersham leads 14-7 here in the second quarter.
3rd down and about 23 for a first. Reading that shotgun. Has it, wants to throw, looks. Little pressure, going to throw it. Going to be caught there, well short of a first down, and we tackle him around the 33-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down now.
Just a safe throw to just move it up the field. Try to give your punter a little bit more room to work with and hopefully kick it deep and flip the field a little bit. But good job by the Raider defense there to get them off the field in a 3-and-out fashion.
Tackle was made by Carter Barrett along with Zeke Whittington. So now with the 4th and about 16, no doubt to punt the ball away. And to punt the ball away is Huggins. Jordan Huggins has it and got away the kick. Pretty good kick. And we'll let it hit. It's going to get a great roll for South Central. They flipped the field there on that kick like we did earlier in the game.
My only complaint. Of course, it helps us at times too, but boy, when the ball hits that turf, typically you're going to get a good roll out of it. I think that's why it's so important to try to catch those punts, but that one was just in no man's land, a little too short to come up and field it. But we'll take a 14-7 lead, get the ball back on offense, and start from the 20-yard line. See if we can't turn this into a nice, long, steady drive.
We got 9:04 to go here in the first half of play. And Habersham's got the ball back after a 46-yard punt for Jordan Huggins. Parker in that shotgun. Cancels his running back.
That's Donnie.
Donnie Warren.
Donnie Warren.
Yeah, okay, got a new running back in there.
He's a shifty, good little running back.
There's a snap, and we'll give it. No, the quarterback's going to keep it, and he got tripped up from behind. Parker kept it. Got tripped up from behind by Noss. Got about 3 yards, maybe. Clock is now under 9 minutes, 8:46 to go. Habersham leads 14-7. Boy, it'd be nice to get some more points for 1.5
to brought Donnie in. You're going to see him get some chances tonight. He's a sophomore running back, but a really athletic player, and he really had a great game yesterday in the JV game against Stevens County.
Cancel's back in there now, Chris.
So look for him to get some shots tonight.
He got the call, and Cancel's on the carry, and he got across the 25.
Oh, yeah, he can't mark him down yet. He's still moving, so he's going to pick up almost 6 yards there.
Yeah, it's going to be third down.
Oh, he's picked up about, about 5. Carson probably had 2 there, so big play here, 3rd and 2.
Officially, they're going to give him 5 yards on the play, Chris. So you're right, it's going to be 3rd down and 2 yards to go. We stand up, look back toward the bench. We got Whittington over here on this right side. Got 3 on the left. Running back is Cantrell. And there's the snap. We want to throw, looking, going to go long, looking for Whittington. He's breaking open down the near side, and he can't quite make the catch.
Oh, man, we took a shot there. 3rd and 2. What a great ball Carson just threw. Zeke had him beat. Just beat him again. He had to leave his feet and dive. He was parallel to the ground when he dove for it and just couldn't bring it in.
Meads is in there to punt the ball away.
I think Coach Harrison gambled a little bit there, thinking they just knew we were going to run the football, and Zeke almost made him pay for it.
4th down, 4th and 2. Camden Meads, the sophomore, awaits the snap. And we got a whistle. Snap was a little high, but
delay a game, that hurts. The play clock's not working, but well, now it is, but man, that backs us up by a tough break there. Boy, if Zeke catches it, it's a great call, and now the officials are going to talk some more.
Called illegal procedure instead of a delay of game. So it was a legal procedure. So Benji's getting some kind of explanation.
They signaled delay a game. And if Benji's saying that's a delay of game, he might be wrong, but now they're saying there's been too much talking going on, to be honest with you. But you got to get it right, but I'm not sure what that discussion was about. Oh, need a good snap here. That last one was getting high back there on Meads.
All right, so Meads in punt formation. There's a snap, has it, and got away the kick. And it's a liner, and they're going to let it hit. And that's going to get a decent rate. That's going to be a great Raider roll. Another good roll for Meads.
Good punt again, and
he saved us there.
Yeah, he did. Mark, it's an overlooked position there, returning punts, but man, so many times those balls hit the ground and it cost your team about 10 or 15 yards. There we go. Now
there you go. Yeah, it's a scary thing to catch punts. I did it some. I tell you what, the time stands still when that ball's coming down. So you're right. You want to go up there and fair catch and save yards, but that was kind of a low liner, and they just were a little bit deep. And they felt like, I guess, time they run up and caught it, being a little dangerous. So both of them were looking at each other, kind of, you take it, I'll take it. Even one of them took it, hit right between them, got a good roll. Scary thing, but you're right. It makes a big difference if you don't catch it.
It's a 56-yard punt there for the sophomore. Reed's in there, going to throw it out here to the near side. Going to be caught, and he's going to get up to about the 27-yard line.
Ah, boy, we came up and we just missed the tackle. Gately'd like to have that one over again. He read it plain as day, knew what it was going to be, and just missed the tackle there out about the 25. Bring up second about 2.
Martell made the catch for the Dogs. It's going to be second down, 2nd and 2. They're at their own 29-yard line now. Need to get beyond the 30 for a first. Drew Reed and that shotgun has it. Wants to throw, going to go to the far side. Going to be caught and knocked down for a loss. We'll lose about 2 yards. Little screen over there, Chris, and nowhere to go.
That time he did miss the tackle. Gately read that screen. Nobody there to really block him. He just comes up to make the good open field tackle. You're right, lost it 2, bring up third about 3.
So 3rd down, they're at the 28-yard line, their own 28-yard line. They get a first around the 31.
If they go jet sweep and fake it, and the quarterback likely keeps it here, let's see.
Habersham leads 14-7 with 6:42 to go here in this first half of play. They want to throw, coming to the near side, going to be caught, and we tackle him at the 30. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, he'll get it by 2 yards. They all bobbled that one initially and then was able to regain the possession and the catch, and that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, good spot there.
14-7. Joining us, Habersham leads, 6:30 to go here in their second.
And Forsyth Central just got a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10, the 4th play of the drive. play the drive. Drew Reed in that quarter, in that shotgun. Got a running back behind him, got a man in motion. And they'll hand it off to the running back in that opposition. They'll bounce outside and get up to about the 38, 39-yard line. Martell on the carry.
Good gain there on first down. Gain of 6.
Martell on the carry. Second down. 2nd and 4. They're working right to left. They want to throw. No pressure. Comes to the near side. And now backs up. Retreating. Gets rid of it at the last second. Out of bounds.
He's outside the tackle box. Just threw it away.
The third down.
Now we get a late flag coming in. Now Coach Pickett's going to get another trip back out on the field to question this call.
Officials talk about it. Brutus still going to come in the game now, and out goes. Who is that? That's Keller.
It was a late flag.
Wave it off. Yeah.
Wave it off. He could have been influenced by the Habersham coaches.
We don't talk to the officials.
It was really late.
3rd down and 4 at the 39-yard line, their own 39. Habersham walking up, and they're going to run the ball. They're going to jump outside. He'll have the first down and more down the near side, midfield, 45-40, 35-30, and Barrett caught up with him and brought him down.
That's that speed we talked about with Carter Barrett. He was about 3 yards behind him and chased him down.
That was Jace Darrow on the carry.
That time bounced that run outside. We didn't have good outside containment. They blocked us up real well. And now they're in Raider territory at the 27-yard line.
That's a 34-yard run for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10. We're down to under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Habersham clings to a 7-point lead. They are going to toss it. Toss sweep over here to Taylor. Taylor doesn't have much room at all. Maybe a yard or 2. That'll be it. Justin Taylor on the carry.
Yeah, he was running into a brick wall of navy blue jerseys that time. Good defense there as they went toss sweep.
Tackle was made by Braden Hensley and Jared White. 4.5 to go in the first half. 4:23, clock rolls. The play clock isn't working, is it? 2nd down, 2nd and 9. I think that's Justin Taylor in there, the running back. Okay, it is. Now he flips back to the left side of the quarterback. Drew Reed has it, gives it off to his running back, and they're going to blow it dead. What was wrong? Timeout. Flag. Where's the flag?
Timeout.
Timeout. All right. Timeout. 4:02 to go here. First half. Habersham leads 14-7. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
South Central taking a timeout there late in the play call, and they'll come back out on the field. They've got 1 timeout left. Habersham has 2.
Reed's in that shotgun here after the timeout. 2nd down 9. They're at Habersham's 26-yard line. They want to throw. Looking to go to the far side and overthrown, incomplete.
Running a really deep out pattern there. A little I guess you'd call that an out. Tried to drop it in over the defensive back, and that's a tough throw to make. Going to bring up 3rd and 8.
It was intended for Hartell.
And it stops the clock. 3:56 to go here in the second quarter.
It's the 3rd down and 9, Chris, from the 26-yard line. They're on, or Habersham's 26. Cadero's in there at running back now. Drew, long count, has it now. Going to roll to the near side. And he's running sideline to sideline. Now he reverses, got a little room. He made a nice move. He's going to have the first down and get inside the 15 down to about the 10-yard line. He came over here where everybody was and just reversed field. Nobody was there.
Yeah, I mean, he had nowhere to go with the football, and when he stopped, you could see a huge hole back to the right. Just, you know, no containment, but you're chasing the quarterback, and he just turns really a bad busted play into a first down for them. That's what he does. He hurts you with his feet. As Mark said, he kind of going to run the ball before he throws it.
Got 16 yards on that carry, first down and 10 at the 11-yard line, and they're going to run, and Keller Green won't let them get more than about a yard. That'll be it.
Yeah, Keller Green just stood him up at the line of scrimmage.
Carry was, let's see, he got that carry. It was Cannon, Ty Cannon.
That's frustrating for a defense on that previous play. You just do everything right to defend the pass, and the quarterback turns it into a big game with his feet.
Second down, 2nd and goal. And they're going to run the ball again. Get down to about the 5, maybe the 4.
Let's see if they go big package here. Yep, got the triple I formation.
Hartel carried that last one for the Bulldogs. And they're going to give it off to Hartel again. He's got nowhere to go. He'll get repped up for a loss.
Yeah. Well, we've defended that power play pretty doggone well thus far.
Going to hold them to a field goal.
Bring up 4th and goal. They lose 3 yards on that play.
Tackle was made by Zeke Whittington and Braden Hensley. So in for the extra point for the field goal is Ratner. He'll put it down at the 14, Chris. The 14 is be a 24-yard field goal. So Ratner for a 24-yard field goal. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's good. Barely got it through there. Looked like he might have pushed it left.
Yeah, that's a good a good stand by the Raider defense. That's a kinetic win string, 13-play, 72-yard drive. Habersham for South Central, and the field goal kicker for South Central comes in and kicks the 24-yarder, and gets it to a 14-10 game. But Mark, that's kind of a win for Habersham. You really defended everything the way you wanted to on that quarterback scramble, and he turns it into a first down, but didn't you hold him to 3 points? So you still have the 4-point lead with 2 timeouts and 1:41 to go.
Yeah, they got it down to the 4, remember, and it was looking pretty grim there, but then we had a tackle for loss there, big play with the defense stunted there and got in the backfield and stopped that drive. So he's a dangerous player. We've already mentioned that. He sprinted all the way to the left, saw all that kind of room to the right, did a good job of tracking down. I thought he might score on that play, to be honest. So we got him there, and then they ran the next play to the 4. So good job by defense after that to put a stop to that drive and limit it to 3 points. Gives us 1:41, so let's see if our less than 2-minute offense can work here and we get another score out for a half.
Ratner are going to kick it off for the Dogs.
They won't kick this one, I don't think, to give us good field position.
Yeah, they do. They're short. They're going to have it at the 30 to the 35-yard line. Not sure who got that catch over there. It might have been Cantrell. Who was it?
Gailey.
Hayden Gailey, okay.
Well, they did pooch keep it. They didn't miss-hit it like they did the last time. So with 1:36 to go, we'll spot this at the 32-yard line of Habersham, leading 14-10, but with 2 timeouts. Remember, you stop the clock with every first down. And you got 2 timeouts. You want to try to reach down in here and give your kicker Hill a chance to kick a field goal maybe late here in the second quarter.
Rudisill is going to be in the ball game as a tight end on the right side. Got 2 out there on the left. Cantrell's your running back. They've got a forefront. Parker going to put a man in motion and toss it to him. Come around the near side. Is that Whittington?
Yeah, that's a pass, and it's going to result in nothing. They defended that one well. I thought Zeke tried to cut that one up too quickly. If he keeps it to the outside, he might get to the edge and pick up a few more yards. But
lost a yard.
Yeah.
1:15 to go here. Parker's in that shotgun, takes it, wants to throw, looks to the left. Now he's going to try to run it and got tripped up, lost another 2 or 3 yards. We're down to 1:03 to go. Forsyth only has 1 timeout left. 55 seconds to go. 14-10. Habersham leads.
Yeah, we'll probably play this one pretty safe. Just take this one into the locker room. 14-10 lead. First down. Just kind of set the tone for this drive.
3rd down, 3rd and 12.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna call timeout. Let all that time run off the clock. Mark and then take their last timeout. That's a little unusual.
I guess they changed their mind about trying to won't get the ball back for the time. So if they don't have a timeout, so if we run it here, they can't stop us. So I'm kind of surprised. I guess they thought, well, if Coach Harrison just decides to throw it and it's incomplete, and then they don't need the timeout, obviously. It's being incomplete pass. That gives them time maybe to mount a little short drive. So that's the only thing I think is if he don't run it, maybe that incomplete pass will give us time.
I think he runs it here without a doubt. Looking at a couple of scores in the region, Gainesville was putting it on Appalachia 42-0, and then Jackson County and North Forsyth in a good one. Jackson County leads 14-13. That's only 2 region matchups. Lanier's playing someone tonight.
Of course, you can hear all the scores and reports after the game with scoreboard. Josh Tanner, Trent Demore will be there with you.
You can find them right now on mycountry99.3.com. The scoreboard for all the scores around the area and in the state.
3rd down, 3rd and 12. We're at our own 30-yard line. Let's see what we do right here. We got trips to the left. Cantrell's your running back. And we want to throw.
Well, we're going to throw.
Going to go long, looking for Whittington, and Whittington may have got interfered with.
Man.
Looked like it was.
It was thrown behind him, and I think he had to try to adjust his body, and it allowed the defender to get a hand on it. It maybe made it look like they turned Zeke around. I'm surprised we threw it there. I'll just be honest with you. You know, you take a chance of not being able to make a big play, but I think if you run it there, you just run the clock out and you go into half 14-10. Now you just got to be sure you have a good punt. I mean, a good snap and a good punt here.
Yeah, Meads is in there to punt the ball away. Camden Meads has had a good night punting. They got 2 back to receive the punt.
They don't really look like they're bringing pressure.
They're not. And they got a line drive kick. They call for a fair catch at the 35, 36-yard line.
Well, that didn't play out like I anticipated. It started with decent field position, but our first down play left a 2nd and 10, and we just couldn't get anything moving there. But I really thought we'd run the clock out there on 3rd down.
24 seconds to go in this one, I guess. They'll have to do some quick, short throws if they want to.
Well, they took a timeout for a reason, to try to get the ball back, and they're probably not going to take a knee, I wouldn't suspect. So, although it does look like that's exactly what they're going to do. So I give up on prognosticating here.
They got like they're in one of those victory formations. And they just down the ball, and that'll be the half. That's the end of your first half. Habersham Central leads by 4. Your score, Habersham Central 14 and Forsyth Central 10. We're at the half. Stay with us. Halftime show with Josh Tanner coming up. We'll be right back.
Also, there are her.
Once again, I thank all of the Lions Flag Farm Secretary Church to provide the pregame meal for the football team last week. The Lions Flag Church provides the pregame meal tonight for the football team. We'd like to thank the Lions Flag Church for hosting hospitality tonight. And we'd also like to thank Vegan Hardware and Repair and also Institute for the throwout items for the cheerleaders. One more thing, our ground sponsors. Burger King, Manny Carter Roofing, Valley Streets, Connect by Entering, Old Harvey Fairway, the Rico Sobel, Silkport Technical College, Reading Bell, Springer Mount Farm, Sinceros, and Wilkor. But also want to thank our platinum sponsors, the Bank Insurance, Allstate, the Bears Agency, Rockstone Construction, St. Louis of Atlanta, Grand Cafe, Champion Insurance, Fountain Sands, David Allen Services, Dr. Cloud Change, Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia United Credit Union, Terry Home Realtors, Campbell House, Hayes County Dealership, ATMC, Freedom Construction, Realty, Eagles, Hardjack Country, Atlantic Medical Center, Northfield Conceptual Roof, Orthopedic and Short Medicine, Lockdown Shore, Palm Springs Sign and Septic, City State Credit Union, Salt Lake, Pure Coconut, The Northeast Children's United Community Bank and WCOU, we appreciate your support for Habersham Central Athletics.
Offensive plays 167 yards. Time of possession for them was 15 minutes, 7 seconds. And Drew Reed, their quarterback, led them in rushing, 6 carries for 60 yards. And Jace Cordero, 6 carries for 47 yards. And Cade Hartrell, 4 catches for 20 yards. They were led defensively. Cannon with 4 tackles, White with 3, Cromartie 3, and Braden Noss with 2. For Habersham Central, we had 7 first downs, rushed it 16 times, 75 yards, 3 of 9 through the air for 32 yards, 25 plays, 107 yards. Really important stat, 3 punts with a 47-yard average by Meads. Antonio Cantrell, 9 carries, 57 yards. Hayes Gunn, 2 carries for 9. Carson Parker, as I said, 3 of 9 for 32 yards, 1 touchdown to Zeke Whittington. He has our only catches again tonight. Last week he had 7 of our 8 receptions. Tonight he's got 3 for 32. And Carter Barrett with 9 tackles. Braden Hensley with 8. Jared White with 7. And Zeke Whittington with 5. Both teams back out on the field. Habersham leading 14-10. David is going to bring us the second half action.
All right, Michael Hill going to kick it off. They got Hartel and White back deep. Habersham leads the Dogs 14-10 as we begin play here in the second half. There's the whistle. And we are ready. There goes Michael, gets his running start, gets his leg into it, a low liner, and he hits around the 25 and skips all the way down to about the 11. And to the 20, 25 to about the 30-yard line. Return was by Cade Hartel.
Yeah, good tackle that time by Chipwood.
Yeah, Maverick Chipwood. Pretty good football name.
Yeah, it is. That is a really good football name. It's a pretty good name all the way around. But it kind of fits when you make a tackle like that they call you Maverick. And that was a good open field tackle. They'll start this drive for South Central West from their 30. We kind of let this kick a line drive deep down in there, and we covered it pretty well.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Dogs. And they want to throw here to start the half. Going to gun it over the middle. Going to right in the hands of Hartel. That was Cade Hartel, and just let it drop.
Yeah, kind of thrown behind him just a tick, I think, but probably one he says he should have caught.
Got a flag on the play somewhere, Chris. We're told.
Kind of rolled him out to the left, and he kind of set up in the pocket. I got an ineligible lineman downfield.
All right, so back him up.
Back him up 5.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 now. Running back in there is Jace Cordero. Reed in that shotgun has it, wants to throw, looks, low pressure, steps up, gets away from it, and he's going to get up to about the 30-yard line. Got the 5 yards lost on the penalty, got those 5 back. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that was much better containment that time. We were sitting about 5-6 yards deep, just eyeing the quarterback that time, and did a good job of stopping him after a 5-yard gain. We had the receivers covered up again, but again, he's going to be quick to pull it down and run it.
Sansei and Hensley made the tackle for the Raiders. 2nd down 10. And Reed has it, fakes it to the man in motion, going to run to the right and gets, oh man, got hit hard over there around the 30-yard line. Not sure who made that big hit, but he leveled him.
Wilson. Yeah.
Jonah Wilson.
Yeah, he came up from that cornerback position, and Reed was trying to skip to the outside, and boy, he met him almost at the line of scrimmage. He just drove him into the ground. That's a picture perfect form tackle there.
They get 1 yard. They give him 1 yard. It'll be 3rd down and 9 now. Would be nice to get him in punt formation. 3rd down and 9. Reed in that shotgun. Got 2 on the left, got a split right, a little low snap. He's got it though. Wants to throw pressure out of the pocket, pressure from behind, having to run, coming to the near side, and he's going to get to the 40 and a first down. Golly.
Again, just he's able to kind of stop and reverse field. We're just a little too deep in coverage, Mark, and we just can't get up there in run support when he just, it's obvious he's probably going to run it.
Yeah, he only looks like for one, he don't go through any progressions. He looks at one player, and if he's covered, he tucks and runs, and he does a good job. He kind of scrambles around a little bit and tries to find that opening. When he does, he hits it pretty quick, and you better have somebody there.
Got 12 yards on that carry. 1st and 10. He wants to roll to the right. No pressure, now throws, and it's going to be, it looked like somebody had a chance at interception.
Oh, boy, he ran into his own player, too. That's Satafon, and just knocked himself down on the ground hard. He ran into Carter Barrett.
He's up.
Jump back up.
Yeah, he's sitting up.
He'll have to come out for a play.
Injury timeout, 9:57 to go here in the half. Habersham leads 14-10. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Felt like he was going to pick it and make a great interception, and then when he didn't catch it, he just ran right into Barrett and just kind of knocked himself sideways and down to the field.
I believe Whittington came in to replace him over there on that left corner.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
So Reed's in that shotgun. Got a man in motion from left to right. And he's going to hand the ball off. Got a flag in the backfield. Tadero on the carry, but got a flag in the backfield.
It'll have to be procedure.
Illegal
shift.
Illegal shift, okay.
Yeah. Had the motion, faked it to the motion, and gave it to the running back. And there was an illegal shift somewhere up front there. Man, look at Appalachia. Gainesville's just throttling them now.
What is
63 to nothing. And North Forsyth 28, Jackson County 14.
So the penalty's been declined, Chris.
I like that call. 3rd and 10. Decline it. It'll be 3rd and 10 if you decline it. It'll be 2nd and 15 if you take it. Now they're talking again. What is there to talk about? Stevens County 28, White County 20.
That's a pretty good game.
Yeah. Mark, what do you have?
He got 5 yards on that play. It would not be 3rd and 10. If we decline the penalty, it's going to be 3rd and 5. He gained 5 yards. So I don't know why they're marking it no gain. See what I mean?
I've already forgotten what the play was
it's
now.
just a running play. It's a running back, and he got 5 yards. They marked it 4 yards. That's what the coach wants to know. They marked it like at least 4. I thought it looked like 5. So why they're marking it 3rd and 10 and we declined it, I don't know. That's why they're having a long discussion, because they didn't mark the ball.
Well, it's an illegal shift, though. So
yeah, but
can the play even count?
Yeah, but if we no, you can decline the penalty. But if we decline, it's going to be 3rd and 5. If we take the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 15.
But are we saying, though, are they trying to say
they're having all kinds of trouble trying to figure out where the ball should have been?
But are they trying to say it's a dead play? I mean,
no, that's not. No,
that's not.
That's not. Because the whistle didn't blow, he let the play run out. There was no whistle to stop the play.
That's true.
The play ended with a 5-yard gain, but again, nobody marked the ball. That same thing happened earlier. Nobody marked the play. So they're still discussing what's going on. They don't know.
I don't think
nobody marked the
Pickett
run.
is going to be happy with the end result of this, as he's back out on the field for the 12th time tonight to talk to the officials.
So we're going to take the penalty and make it 2nd and 15. I think that's what they decided.
So can we play some kind of comical music?
Playing that Jeopardy music or something?
Yeah, they're still trying to say. Pickett's still out there wanting to know what. Nobody ever marked the run. I saw the referee mark the run, but then he left the spot. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, they backed it up 5.
Anyway, second 15.
Well, it will be second 15.
Okay.
Let's see if we can play the rest of the game without a lot of discussion about the down and distance.
Right now we got second down to 15. They're at their own 38-yard line, working right to left. They want to throw. It's forced out of the pocket. Going to throw on the run. Going to be caught and hit immediately and brought down. Tackles made by Zeke Whittington.
Good coverage by Zeke. We blitzed, so we were trying to put pressure on him. He's rolling out to a little 5-yarder out there. And Zeke was all over it.
The guy that made the catch was Sexton.
Looking at Satafon down here still. I mean, he's standing up.
Third down and 10, Chris. Third and 10.
They have not given him his helmet back.
Let's keep an eye on that quarterback when he scrambles. He wants to throw. Straight drop, steps up, looking to run. He is running and going to get hit from behind as he throws it, and he's threw it. He was trying to get rid of it, I think.
Yeah, he just threw that one away. We were about to tackle him from behind, though. I couldn't tell who that was that was coming back to him. So good defensive possession there by Habersham. They'll force Forsyth Central to punt it away here on 4th down.
So Ratner should come in, Braden Ratner. We send back Whittington. And who's the other guy going back there, Chris? That's not Hayden Gator. So Ratner
moving up a little bit. Hopefully they get a chance to catch this one.
High kick end over end. We get away from it. And it's going to get a great, well, it's going to get a decent roll for South Central. Down to about the 29. So we're back out there offensively. Neither team has really looked, I guess you would call it sharp here in this second half.
No, not yet. But Habersham will get the ball for the first time here in the second half. Let's see if we can put together a good drive. I think we've shown the ability to run the football on them. We kind of got to get Cantrell and Gunn back in the ball game running the football.
Did they waste 7 minutes or more on that drive? I guess they did.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Because it didn't go anywhere.
I know. We get the ball off to Cantrell. He was trying to go right up the gut and then bounce it outside.
Good job. A little stutter step and bounced it to the outside and then got a little push from his quarterback as well. That time picked up a good 8 yards on that play.
Darrow made the tackle.
Yeah, 4 minutes on that last drive for South Central.
So we've had a possession in, yeah. All right, so second down and 2. And quarterback Parker's going to keep it right up the gut. He'll have the first down. He's running with somebody.
Running with one of his linemen.
That's right.
That was an odd-looking play. They were just kind of running together for about 4 yards. He was trying to get away from, I believe that was Jacob Adams, who was also trying to get out of his way and help him block.
Smith made the tackle. Parker got 11 yards on the carry.
I didn't see Parker's helmet come off, but it did. He'll come out of the play.
DJ Pass is in there.
Yep. Got 2 tight ends set. We're going to probably run this football to Cantrell.
I would think so. Yep, he takes the handoff, going to jump outside and lowers his head and gets down to about the 48-yard line. So DJ is back out. In comes Parker. I'll tell you what, Chris, I'd just run it, chew up time.
Yeah, I think that's what you're going to get a dose of here.
I just force them to stop our running.
Yeah, load the box, and then when they do, then you can take a chance. But
we got 2 tights in the game, 2 wideouts. We want to throw, looking to the near side, and it's going to be caught by Whittington and brought down and slung out of bounds.
Well, he's been able to burn him deep some, and that time he really pushed him down the field and then just broke it off. And a good throw by Carson right on the money, so we'll move the chains.
Sexton made the tackle. It's going to be a first down, got 12 yards on the pass play. Clock is stopped because we went out of bounds at 6:57 to go. We got 2 tights in the ball game. And we're going to run. That's some Hayes Gunn's in there. Hayes Gunn with a nice run, got across the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Well, it's his bread and butter up the middle in between the tackles, and he's been successful. That's his, only his third carry of the game. I think he might stay in maybe this series. Looks like we've decided to go kind of big football ourselves with 2 tight ends last 3 or 4 possessions, but this time back into just a 1 tight end look.
And that's on the left side. We'll stay on the ground with Hayes Gunn, and he'll get down to about the 30-yard line, close to a first down. He may be on the wrong side of the 30, Chris. Yeah, he's going to be about a half yard short. 3rd down and short. Tackle was made just a moment ago by Carver for the Dogs on defense. Habersham 3rd and short. Parker going to take it, going to hand it off to Cantrell, got a flag. Illegal procedure on the Raiders. Doggone it.
Yeah. Somebody on this side of the line of scrimmage, that's where the flag came from. That hurts. Now you're 3rd and 6, instead of 3rd and 1. What's that alignment move over here on that side? Got a feeling this is probably 4 down territory unless you're looking at 3rd and 6 again or longer.
And we want to throw. We're looking. And go long, looking for a bomb to Paul Whittington and overthrown. Nowhere close, actually.
Well, we just go route all the way, and they got tangled up a little bit at the 10, and then that allowed Carson just to really overthrow him because of that.
So now you're looking at 4th down. Decision, do you punt it or do you try to get 6 yards?
Stretch the field on the edges with the running back here, but I think we'll throw it.
All right, Parker in that shotgun. Try to make them jump.
But didn't get the encroachment.
Timeout. Timeout on the field. Let's take time 2. 5:41 to go. Habersham still clinging to a 4-point lead, 14-10. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Offense back out.
Yeah, the penalty hurt us. It's 3rd and 1, and somebody moved and made it, 3rd and 6, 3rd and long 6. Tried the deep ball, didn't get it, so that forced a 4th and 6. Let's see what we can get out of this.
Got a tight end, 2 tights in the game, 2 wideouts on the right, and we want to go that way, and we pressure out the pocket. And run, Parker, go. He's down to the 30, going to run out of bounds, and 1st down. Got to about the 26-yard line.
I mean, they brought pressure, but they had no containment on the backside, and we finally hurt them with a quarterback scramble.
He had that open field and took it.
I mean, there was nobody over there. Well, had 2 guys in the route again that time, though, and it was either going to be to Wilson or Zeke, and he had no chance to really look their way, but it worked out for us.
Got 10 yards on the run there, and we'll give it to big Antonio Cantrell, and he got knocked down from a short gain. Tackle was made by Noss. 2nd down, Chris. 5:09 to go here in the quarter. 14-10. Feel like it's almost a must we get points right here.
Only 11 passing attempts, but still Zeke is the only one that's caught a ball. We've got to find some other guys to get it to.
And we'll run Antonio right there at left guard, right behind Wesley Sisk and Jacob Adams.
Well, you come back to that same play, or maybe the same play to the other side here. 3rd and about 2. Can't have another offsides penalty here.
On the other side, you got Boss and Chosewood. The Boss is 305 pounds, and Chosewood's 230 to tackle. Third down, about 2, Chris. We're down to 4:25 to go in your third quarter. We lead by 4. This will be the 11th play of the drive. Parker in a shotgun takes a snap, gives it off to Cantrell, just right up the gut, and he's going to be short of a first. I'd run him again. He got half of what he needed.
Well, they were looking for the play right up the middle, and they just loaded the box and said, you're not going to get it, and did a good job of being nothing there. Bring up 4th and 2. We won't think about it. Gonna send in the play and go for it.
Cantrell's your running back. Parker's in a shotgun. We're 4th down, 4th, and almost 2 for a first. And we're going to give it to Cantrell. Cantrell's going to have the first down and more. He'll get inside the 5 or knocked down about the 5-yard line.
Great blocking over there after the line of attack. Sisk and Adams. Of course, Sanders starts it in the middle, but a really good job over there on the right side.
Habersham in a hurry up.
And we might have had Green in there at the tight end position as well. They're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, timeout called by Forsyth Central. Timeout, 3:33 to go. Habersham leads 14-10 here in this third quarter. Commercial break. We'll be right back. Parker's in that shotgun. Cantrell's your running back. Sneak a tight end over the middle, Chris. Now we give it to Cantrell. Cantrell going to dive forward. Got down to about the 1-yard line. Maybe stopped at the 2. We'll see.
Yeah, they'll spot him at the 2 with his knee.
All right, so.
Well, 3, they said. Wow.
2nd down and goal to go. Cantrell's your running back. And he fumbled the ball. It's on the ground, picked up by Parker. Parker got it back and saved us.
Golly, Pete. He did. He bobbled it, mishandled it, snap, dropped it, and picked it up on the dead run. And somehow another advanced it. I don't know if he got a yard or not, but that didn't matter. He was able to recover the miscue there. And gonna bring up 3rd and goal now. That was going to be Cantrell off right tackle again.
And he's behind Parker again. 3rd down and goal to go. There's a snap. Give it to, we give a reverse. Give it off to Whittington. Whittington raced toward the corner of the end zone, and didn't get in. It was a race that corner on that left side, Chris, and he couldn't win the race.
He couldn't get around the edge enough, and maybe if he reaches that ball out with his right hand, he scores, but he didn't do that, and they knock him out right at the goal line. Be 4th and goal. We tried to really fool him with a little end around to Zeke.
All right, let's go now. The Raider fans on their feet. We give it to Cantrell, and Cantrell scores. Touchdown. Touchdown, Antonio Cantrell from 1 yard out. Habersham Central gets their 3rd score here in the ball game.
Boy, you were holding your breath till somebody got in the end zone there, because that was a good-looking drive, but it looked like it might stall out. But Cantrell gets in again. That's a Kinetic by Windstream scoring drive. 16 plays, 75 yards. Took 6 minutes of time off the clock, too. And Cantrell gets his 2nd TD in the ball game.
Another 16-play drive.
Yeah, very impressive. And maybe we had 1 completion in that drive.
And Michael Hill on for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, plenty strong and good. Timeout on the field. 2:22 to go here in this third quarter. Habersham leads it now 21-10. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Kinetic by Winstream, scoring drive, another one for Habersham, 16th player, 75 yards. Habersham leads 21-10 here, 2:22 to go here in your third quarter. Michael Hill going to pooch it up there, and two guys call for it, and they fair catch it at the 25-yard line. Had two guys wanted to try to bring that one down, but that was a good kick because he drove him back to about the 28-yard line where he had the fair catch. That was Sexton that got the fair catch. Need a good stop right here, Chris. Keep that momentum going with 2:21 to go in this third quarter. Yeah. I mean, you got to defend the quarterback. I mean, he's the one that's hurt us the most with his scrambling ability. That's Drew Reed. He's got 9 carries for 78 yards. All right, we're ready to go. They're in a shotgun. Got two on the left, got a split right. And they hand it off to the running back. That's going to be Tadero, and he's got very little running room over there. Just runs into a whole host of blue jerseys. Led by Braden Hensley, along with Jared White. Good job up front by those guys up front. Ethan Martin, the nose tackle. We got Ciance in there at right tackle. I'm not sure we got over there at left tackle right now, but they're doing a good job up front. And they will throw it, a screen over there to the far side, and we hit him almost immediately, but he's going to fight for maybe a yard or two to bring up third down. Third and about 6, maybe 7. Jared White again on the tackle for the Raiders. He's had a good game defensively. Yeah, he has had a good game. Good job by Gailey, too. I mean, he recognized screen, and he just kind of blew up the blocker and knocked him back into the receiver. And a good job by White to finish it off as well. Third down. We'll say third and a little better than 5 for a first. Last play was 3 yards. Third down and 5. Reed in a shotgun. Rolling to the near side, being pressured, looking, going to throw on the run, going to be caught for a first down. Breaks one tackle to midfield to the 45, down to the 40, and tackle from behind. White was there for the tackle, got a late flag thrown in. White was there, also Hayden Gailey was there. If that's unsportsmanlike, that's crazy. They're going to call that a late hit? I think so. I mean, that's just a crazy play right there. Well, it could be targeting, is what Mark's saying. He didn't notice that, but I had a feeling they would roll him left. They have all night long, but they're kind of backing up. There was no head-to-head contact, was there, Mark Oz? Let's go down the field. What are you thinking, Mark? Well, he got him from behind. He caught him in the backside, but they said he's going to dive into him from the backside, leading with his head. Well, they said it's on them. Okay, they called it on them. There's something on them. So I didn't see I didn't see an illegal block. I didn't see anything wrong with that play other than the hard tackle. So somebody was doing something wrong. I didn't see it. I'll try to find out. Coach Pickett doesn't seem to want to argue about it over there. We all thought it was going against us. Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't see the personal foul. Well, I saw the hit, but I didn't think it was an illegal hit. Still going to be enough for a first down. Well, we don't really know what the personal foul was. We just know it was a personal foul. But okay. Still get a first down for South Central. Yeah.
All right, going to toss sweep to the right side. That's Tadero, and he got knocked backwards. Great play that time by Habersham Central, and that was Barrett again. Man, Carter Barrett.
You call him, I guess, a free safety, but he's just a few feet away from your Mike linebacker, and he kind of plays like a middle linebacker.
Second down. That play lost 4 yards. Second down and 14. Drew has it. Wants to throw. Looks. Going to go to the short side. Caught and hit immediately. White's going to throw him out of bounds. Jared White threw him out of bounds. And there's the horn in the third quarter. That pass was caught there by Sexton. Timeout. That's the end of 3. Habersham leads it. Go into the 4th. Your score, Habersham 21 and Forsyth Central 10. Commercial break. We'll be right back with the 4th and final period. Lost tonight.
Well, they can't win them all. earliest to clinch the playoffs and earliest to clinch a division, and it's been an impressive season so far. Just hope it flows into the offseason or the postseason. I mean,
we're up 21-10. They got a 3rd down and 9. They want to throw here. Deep drop by Reed, pressured out of the pocket now, being chased by Seance. And going to dump it out there, just throws it away.
Well, he's got nobody there. That's going to easily be an intentional grounding. We just had everybody, Mark, everybody covered up down the field.
Real quick.
The secondary, you got something, David?
I was just going to say that was Kennerath that was giving chase.
Yeah, he did a good job by Kennerath from the left end. Came off his block and put a lot of pressure on. But then for the secondary to hold their coverage that long, that's very impressive because he had plenty of time to throw it as he sprinted, and finally just threw it out of bounds. Nobody there, so that was an easy intentional grounding call. We give credit to the defense. They are playing very well tonight. The secondary is playing well. Really, the only breakdowns have been when the quarterback had to tuck it and run it when the secondary does their job, and we just didn't contain him. That time we contained him. Good job by our D getting the ball back to us.
That's a loss of down, too, so they'll have to punt this thing away.
Intentional grounding backs them up. Good stop by the defense, Chris.
Yeah, defense played some good football again here tonight. I tell you, I've been impressed with them, and I've been impressed with the tackling.
Ratner going to kick the ball away. Returnable for, well, he's not going to come up and field it and let it hit. Now he picked it up on the first bounce to the near side, 30 to about the 34-yard line. He let it bounce and then caught it on the first bounce and took it about 12 yards back down the field.
Yeah, good. I mean, good decision. That was a soft bounce straight up in there, and I think Zeke decided I got to take a chance here. Got a good 7-8 yards out of that return.
That's just chew up another 8-minute drive.
Yeah, I mean, 21-10, another 6-7 minute drive. You can just about put this one away.
All right, so Cantrell's your running back. Got 2 wideouts on the near side. Got a tight end right. And Parker's going to keep it around the near side, short side of the field. Tackle was made by Carver for the Dogs on defense. It's going to be second down. Only give him about 2 yards on that play.
Good tackle by Carver. Mike linebacker position, able to get a hand on Carson and trip him up, just a gain of 2. But now we got our play clock, our 40-second clock working again.
And we got 11:05 to go in your ball game. Parker in that shotgun, he's got a slot left and 2 on the left side as well. 2 wideouts, going to hand the ball off to Cantrell, and Cantrell's going to get about maybe a yard. That'll be it. So it's going to be 3rd and long, Chris, with 10:47 to go here in your ball game.
Yeah. Well, he'll be tempted, I'm sure, to throw it in this situation. I think we find a tight end wide open. Possibly. They know we like to look to Zeke almost every time.
And if you go to somebody else, boy, it might just catch him totally off guard.
Yeah.
3rd down. Got a man in motion from right to left, and we'll run our running back right up the gut. And Antonio Cantrell just blew through there for about 10 yards in the 1st down. How about that?
Well, each time that we've brought Zeke in motion, it's opened up the middle of the field. And that time again, good blocking up front. Maybe the linebacker takes a step out of the, toward where Zeke's going, and allows a lineman to reach a backer and seal the hole for him. And nice gain there. That'll get Cantrell 19 carries, 104 yards.
Noss made that tackle. They give Cantrell 9 yards. 1st down and 10. We're at our own 47-yard line. Habersham working right to left. We're in the navy. They're in the white. Habersham leads it 21-14. Or rather 21-10, excuse me. And we'll give it off to Cantrell again. He'll get to midfield into dog territory around the 49-yard line. So that was Cantrell again on the carry. Tackle made by Carver. Also, Cromartie was there. 2nd down. I just keep pounding it away, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, give Gunn in the game, give Cantrell a little bit of breather, but right now, boy, he still looks pretty good. That Chitwood lined up out here at the wide out, getting some opportunities at the wide receiver position.
2nd down, 5. We got a man in motion. That's Weddington. And we'll run Cantrell again right up the gut. He'll have the 1st down. Got down to about the 40-yard line. Cantrell's just a load to bring down.
He really is. I mean, he's a good-sized kid. Mark, looks like to me offensively up front, we're just kind of controlling the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was the exact same play 3 times in a row. They put Zeke in motion from right to left and run zone. That's just a regular right zone, inside zone play back away from the motion. Ran it 3 times in a row and I picked up 15, 20 yards of the same play.
1st down and 10 after that 8-yard run. Parker has it. Gives it to Cantrell again. He's going to bounce it outside. He'll have 8 yards again. Staying in bounds, running clock. Cantrell again on the carry. Just picks up another 7 or 8 yards.
He's going to get a breather here. Boy, you really like his running style, too. I mean, it's hard and physical, but he keeps his body low to the ground, so it's hard for them to get a solid contact on him, and he also delivers the punishment too.
Now we get a fresh set of legs in there with Hayes Gunn. Let's let him run it 3 or 4 times in a row.
He's probably happy to come out and get a little bit of a breather.
1st down and 10 for the Raiders.
22 carries, 124 yards.
And Hayes gets the call, goes right side. He'll dive forward for about 4, maybe 5 yards. Close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short. We'll see. So Hayes Gunn over there at right guard and right tackle. Jacob Adams and Wesley Sisk doing a good job over there.
Tell you what, those boys trying to battle for that player of the game over there, in my opinion, at that right guard and right tackle position.
Don't forget about Boss and Chosewood.
Yeah, they've all been solid up front tonight.
3rd down, less than a yard for a 1st. And he put a man in motion from right to left. And we'll give it to Gunn again, and Gunn got hammered, but he's going to fall forward for the 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, he's a load too.
You get hit, but you fall forward.
Yeah, and he always does, it seems like. He took a good shot and just, like I say, delivered the blow and back to the tackler and fell forward and got a big 1st down.
Cantrell's back in now, and Gunn goes out. Hayes made his presence felt there on that drive. We're down to 6:51 to go here in the game. Habersham leads it 21-10. So Cantrell's to the right of Parker. There's a snap. Give it to, no, Parker pulled it. Going to go down the far side and slides in safe down around the 20-yard line. Actually, say he goes out of bounds around the 22, but looked like he was stealing second base.
Well, I thought he slid down inbounds, which would keep the clock running, but I guess they said he slid down out of bounds, and we're asking for that clock to keep running.
That's why he slid, I'm sure.
Yeah. He was in bounds. There's no reason for that clock to stop.
That's running.
Yeah, they stopped it for some reason, and in my opinion, should not have.
Let's see. We got a new running back in there.
Now it stopped again.
No, it's Cantrell. That's still Cantrell. Okay. Cantrell hands it off to Parker hands it off to Cantrell. He's just carrying a pile down through there. Wow. Antonio Cantrell he's a man playing with boys right now.
He's impressive in how he runs the football.
Tackle was made by Roach. Give him 8 yards. Another first down for the Raiders. We're 1st and 10. We're at the Forsyth 14-yard line. Play clock's down to 18. They're just wasting as much time as they possibly can. We lead it 21-10. 5:45 to go here in this ball game. Cantrell's still back there with Parker. He's on his right side. That's your short side of the field. And we'll give it to Cantrell again, right up the gut. He'll drive to about the 6-yard line. Cantrell again to the 6-yard line. I'd hate to get hit by one of those thighs.
Yeah,
I'd wake up with a headache in the morning.
23 carries, 132 yards now and 2 touchdowns. It's a 10-play drive, and it's been Cantrell and Gunn in this drive just running the football. We've just kind of taken the fight out of them.
Well, they're playing a lot of people both ways. Even though they're a 7A school, they're playing a lot of people both ways.
I mean, you look at time of possession, they've got the advantage, but it just seems like their defense has been out there a lot.
And we give it to Cantrell again. He'll cross the 5. Looks like he'll give us a fresh new set of downs. I think he got across the 5.
Gunn can come in here and finish this drive off. Cantrell's got 2 touchdowns. Bring 3rd and 1.
Well, they're still going to say it's 3rd and 1. I guess his knee hit. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Look like a bad spot according to Rodney Long, or spotter up here.
We're looking at the sidelines, getting the call. Walk up the line with about 8 seconds on the play clock.
3rd down and 1. Parker takes a snap, gives it off to Hayes. Hayes going to jump outside and dive back in for a touchdown.
Oh my gosh, how are they going to spot him short?
They say he didn't get in. He got us a new set of downs, but they say he's going to be down inside the 1. Boy, it looked like he got in over there at right guard that time.
Boy, it certainly looked like that was an easy score, but I guess they'll say one of those knees hit the ground. I mean, he came in immediately and spotted it. I can give him another shot at it right here.
All right, so it's 3:44 to go here in the game. Let's get it to Hayes one more time and knock it in. 1st down, goal to go. Parker takes it, hands it to Hayes Gunn, and he'll get in. Yes, touchdown. Touchdown, Habersham Central. That was Hayes Gunn that got in for the Raiders.
Coach Harrison might could count on one hand how many scoring drives he's had with 14 plays and no passes in it. That was a kinetic by Windstream 14-play, 66-yard drive. It was all Cantrell and it was all Gunn. Gunn got the opportunity to cap it off with a 1-yard scoring touchdown with the extra point. Habersham will go up 28-10.
3:26 to go. Michael Hill on for the extra point. And there's a snap, the hold, the kick is plenty strong, and it's through good.
Yeah. I mean, we said, Mark, let's try to go on a 5 or 6 minute drive. Instead, we went on a 14-play, 66-yard drive with 8 minutes and 15 seconds in that drive.
I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to the running backs, Scantrell and Gunn, but that offensive line is doing their thing up there. You got Adams and Sisk and Sanders and Boss and Chitwood, even the tight ends, Rudisil and Landon Savage, because we're doing 2 tights up there. They're just manhandling the line of scrimmage right now. And the backs aren't getting touched till they're 3 or 4 yards down the field, and they're doing a good job once they make contact of falling forward and get some extra yards. But that offensive line is the key to that 14-play drive there. They own the line of scrimmage. There was very few, if any, loss of down or loss of yardage plays or behind the line of scrimmage plays. Everything was forward, and that was due to the offensive line push. So great job by the offense to really just put this one away with a long drive there, 14. And you called it, Chris. You said we need one, or David did, and they came right up with it. So good job by our offense, especially the offensive line.
I agree with you, Mark. Offensive line's just been the difference in the ball game.
Michael Hill going to kick it off, and high pooch is up there, and Habersham, they catch, they get it with a fair catch. I thought we had a shot at it there for a second to jump up there and grab it. All right, so we got 3:26 to go here in this ball game. You know what else we got a shot at, Chris?
Getting out here fairly early.
Before 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
for a Benji Harrison game,
yeah.
that's early.
It is early.
That's real early.
That's impressive, though, to go 66 yards and it take 8 minutes to do it. That's well use the clock extremely well, and I don't think they snap any of them until there's about 4 seconds left on the play clock.
First down at 10. They want to throw. Reed forced out of the pocket, looking, giving ground, and threw it the last second. Caught for a gain of about 7 yards, maybe 8. Catch was made there by Ty Cannon. Tackle made for Habersham Central was by Everett Rudisil.
Go down to Mark. Mark just realizing I don't think we've been able to put Satterfall number 9 back in the ball game since he had that collision.
No, I'll go check and see if I can get some information on it. You're right, he's not been out there.
Second down, they want to throw deep drop, and they get a little screening. We hit him, we hit him, then lost him. The second man got him. See? Tackle was made for Habersham by Braden Hensley. Catch was made for them by Ty Cannon. Got enough for a first down. They got to midfield right on the 50. 3:11 to go. Clock is stopped as they move the chains. 28-10, Raiders lead. They have it. Drew Reed going to throw it to the near side, and he's hit almost immediately and pushed out of bounds. Nice tackle that time by Jackson. Check it. I'm sorry, that was a Satterphone.
Yeah, good tackle because he tackled it and kept him in bounds. I mean, that one's 18-point lead. We probably got it sealed up, but that's a big play to keep the receiver in bounds.
Second down, 5, low snap. Reed has it, rolls to the left, looking. Now he's going to run right up the middle to the 40, 35, take it down around the 34-yard line.
Braden's going to hopefully go back and watch this game film and realize that sometimes you can't just go running after the quarterback up the field so fast. Just sit and wait on him, and he's kind of over letting the quarterback, beat him on that outside run and scramble because he's just so aggressive, wanting to go after and tackle him back there.
Sonny Satterphone made that last tackle. First down and 10 for the Dogs. And Reed forced out of the pocket, going to have to throw on the run, does, and he caught and hit immediately. Catch was made and immediately brought down by Satterphone. Catch was made by, Sexton. Habersham would bring in Hurley. Nate Hurley comes in for us on defense. Third down, 3rd and 3. They're going to run up the middle with Taylor, Justin Taylor on the carry. Have a first down, they'll move the chains. Everett Rudisil comes in the ball game. Out of the game goes Keller Keller Green. First down and 10. Reed in that shotgun has it. Wants to throw, looks, rolls to the left, still looking. Now he's going to have to run it, and he's going to get it to the 20 to about the 19-yard line. Just couldn't find anybody open.
Good coverage downfield. Good job that time by Braden. That time he didn't rush up the field too soon and just kind of sat in his position and just kind of mirrored the quarterback. Mark, what do you have?
Zombie's son, you asked about a while ago, Chris, when he got hit, they said a little bit of a dizziness. They're not calling it concussion. I think it's more precaution to keep him out. Zeke was already playing a lot of cornerback already. He was kind of an alternate between Zombie and Sonny, so they're just playing safe, better safe than sorry, and he's out of the game. Zeke's in the game for him.
Sure, ideally, they'd like not to have Zeke out there playing that much defense, but the injury just about has to be out there.
That last tackle for Habersham mentioned these guys, Braden Hensley and Andrew Kinnerath, made that last tackle for us.
You know, this defense does not want to give up another score. I mean, they'd like to pitch a shutout here in the second half. And, with 1:07 to go, they're going to pin their ears back and try to keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone.
All right, so it's going to be second down and 6 from the 19-yard line. Reed in that shotgun low snap gives it to a man in motion. He gives it back on the reverse, going left, and he fumbles. The ball is loose, and losing the ball was Huggins, and he got it back though, didn't he?
Yeah, he picked it up on the dead run.
Good basketball play.
He almost, boy, I thought he was really going to just get annihilated there, and it didn't work out. Luckily for him that's the way it played out, but nonetheless, a lot of time burning off the clock. And
yeah, we're down to 54 seconds to go here in the game. Habersham going to pick up this win tonight and be 2-2. They're leaving the record, Chris.
A lot of clock still. Running out of bounds.
Low snap. Reed's looking to throw. Has time, looking, forced out of the pocket, now tucks it and runs. Gives to the 20, 15, 10, about the 11-yard line.
He'll be short.
Reed on the carry.
No, he won't. He'll have the first down.
Tackle was made by Carter Barrett along with Jared White. Jared White's had a good ball game defensively.
Yeah, he has had a good game.
We called out White's name. Barrett a lot tonight.
Barrett's had a really good game.
First down and 10. Reed going to roll, looks to throw, going to lob it in the end zone, and intercepted. Was intercepted. And it's going to be intercepted by Habersham Central and Zeke Wheat.
Yeah, they just kind of lobbed one over there to the corner trying to hit somebody on a crossing pattern, and Zeke knows how to get his feet in bounds on a catch and made a nice interception, kept both feet in bounds, I think, right there in front of just inside the pylon there. And Mark Habersham will do what I know they wanted to do, and that's keep Forsyth Central out of the end zone there on that drive.
Yeah, there was a lot of intensity on the sideline, especially by our defensive coaches. You could tell they didn't want them to score. The main thing was containing that quarterback. So good job by our defense to keep them scoring. You know, you think, well, we got the game won. What does it matter? No, there's a lot of pride out there. Like you said, pitching the shutout in the second half. So they were fired up about that, and they ended it with a good play there by Zeke on the interception.
Habersham going to get in a victory formation. Boy, we haven't seen that in a while, have we?
That's nice when you can do that. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to be biting our fingernails here going down the stretch like we were last Friday night.
So we get in, we take a knee.
That'll do it. We want to snap another one.
That's your ball game. Habersham's going to win it. Your final score, Habersham Central 28 and Forsyth Central 10. Raiders win it, and Habersham improves to 2-2, and Forsyth Central drops to 1-3. Habersham winners tonight, 28-10. Commercial break. When we come back, we'll have our post-game show. Stay with us.
Number